Hey cutie pie Capricorns, how you going? This is, I'd like to say, your monthly shadow reading for March, but I'm a bit late because of my own shadow. So, let's just say this is your monthly shadow reading, shall we? How you going, Capricorn? For those of you returning, thank you for coming back. Really appreciate you, and I hope I help you as much as you help me. If you're new to the channel, welcome in. Everybody's really nice here, and there's no judgment, so just let things flow. This is how we heal, and you are in a safe space here. So, without any further chat, let's go. What's going on for the Capricorns this month, Barney? Hex, be still and allow the enemy to reveal themselves. Have you got someone trying to stab you in the back and you're not sure what's going on, who's where or what they're up to? Let's have a look. I have my own little shadow right down here. If you'll excuse me for a minute, I'm feeling guilty at the look on the face. Sorry about that. We had to have a moment. One of these days, I am going to video the antics of Barney Trouble. And if you look at a couple of other ones of these, what were they? Maybe Libra. Anyway, have a look at a couple of little other ones of these readings, and you will see how he pushes in. I was sitting here earlier, so squished just to be close. So, now that I've finished rambling, let's get back to you, shall we? Sorry, Caps. Sorry. What's going on? My brain is saying I hope they're all dog people. Right, at the bottom of the deck, Capricorn, we have the moon. The moon. This is exactly, be still and allow the enemy to reveal themselves. The moon talks about things that are hidden, secrets, illusions, stuff you're hiding, stuff other people are hiding. So if you be still, something will pull back the veil so that you can see what's going on. Yep, definitely. Okie dokie. As usual, my loves, I will lay these out and then we'll go through it together. I got those around the wrong way. Yes, I do. The Emperor. Wheel of Fortune. Nine of Wands. One of my most favourite cards in this deck. Queen of Swords. Seeing the truth. The Sun. Nine of Cups. Five of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Three of Wands. Nice. Knight of Swords. And Four of Pentacles. I'll have a look at that when we get there. Okay. Okay. So thinking, listening. You can tell when I'm getting massive downloads because I start to perspire. The current situation is the Emperor, and that is trying to control things. Very trying to control things. And I've just looked at this. This has been happening a lot today. Look at hope you can see that. Can you see the horns on her head helmet? It's very Capricorn. Very, very Capricorn. Yep. And the Emperor with horns. This is the situation that you're in. This is the situation that you're trying to be in. Because recently you were really happy, and it's not unusual for you, but it was a free happiness. It was like a really light, the lid had finally come off the constraints, and it's like the new year. You know, at the end of 2020 where everybody kind of went, oh, thank God that's over. And the lid came off, and even though there was a residue from last year, it wasn't anything the same. It was like, spread your wings and be free. But you've got this sniff of something's not right. Someone's not being who they say they are. Someone's not doing what they say they're doing. And the foundation is the Queen of Swords. Now, she's really thinking about this, and she's looking into a crystal ball. And if you look at this, it's almost like a full moon. What's being hidden? What am I not seeing? And this is happening now, and this is pondering you. The Nine of Pentacles, success, but very independent, almost single. And she's even got that real deep in thought look on her face. You're trying to turn the wheel from this. You're trying to force it. And the Wheel of Fortune is also symbolic of the moon, because the moon turns, every month. And so the Wheel of Fortune turns. And you're trying to push it. You're trying to make it go faster so that you can work out what's at the end. What am I not seeing? TikTok, come on. Show me what I'm not seeing. Hurry up. But the moon doesn't work that way. The moon is like, let it happen in its own time. And this is divine timing. So the challenge for you is the Nine of Wands. Now the Nine of Wands talks about a wounded warrior, someone who's gone through a real battle and a real struggle and a real, not the easiest of times. And a lot of the pictures, the imagery is of them on their knee, hanging with burdens and wounds around them and hanging on. And this card, to me, is just beautiful, because a lot of the times we are still this wounded child. We are still this wounded child. And it's kind of exhausting. And inside we just wish someone would pick us up and carry us for a while. But as an adult, we feel like we have to be the one, we have to be strong all the time, we have to carry everybody else, we have to do all the work. But the child wishes that somebody else would do that for us. And I think the challenge here for you is to rest. Be still and allow the enemy to reveal themselves. This might not be an enemy. A thought might be the enemy. a belief you've held might be the enemy. Something you were taught that has held you back your whole life. That might be the enemy. So instead of feeling like you have to be the one who carries, let yourself just rest for a while. Let the inner child who's been wounded just be still for a while. And let this be spirit, or your higher self, or God, or the source, or whatever you call them, or your guide. Just let spirit support you for a while your inner child just has a rest from this. Just has a little rest from this. And it will come to you. It will, if you allow this, all this internal deep thought and needing to, like, trying to control how fast you find the answer and pushing for it to come now, when you just rest and know that you've got somebody's got you. You've got a lot more support out there that you can't see than you ever thought you did. And then what will happen is the enemy will reveal themselves. Now, Five of Swords talks about having to win at all costs, and when you've got an ego issue, whether it's your ego telling you nasty things, or whether it's somebody else having to win at all costs at your expense, they will come out. See, it looks like they've been hidden as a statue, like they've been hiding, and now the dust's been blown off. So they're going to be revealed, and what they've done will be revealed. It will emerge, not emerge. It's like the veil will be blown off. The wind, somehow there's wind involved. Somehow there's a breeze or wind or something that will blow off what's been hiding the truth. I just had an image of a fan in an office blowing off a piece of paper to reveal something that has been kept hidden, and you're discovering it by chance. Something like that. Or you could be taking, like, literally lying out in the sun, and a breeze will blow past and it will make you go, oh, I get it now. I get it now. So what you're not seeing is the Page of Pentacles. And see how innocent she is? See how innocent she looks? And young and hopeful, and she's stepping out of briars and twisted twigs and all sorts of bush and things that have been tangled, and she's stepping out with this whole new awareness and looking at things completely differently. And this is what you're not seeing. Go back to nature somehow, because you are an earth sign. Go back. It keeps coming back to this inner child, this wounded child. There's something in you that needs to just lie on the grass and look at clouds, or roll down a hill and just lie there panting, just like children, you know. Just let everything wash over you and just blow away. And I guarantee you'll see things completely differently. Where that's coming in. The advice is, again, 3 of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in. This one is all about being patient and waiting. You know, you will see it. You will see it when the time's right, and it will come in. And it will make a big difference to you. I just heard it'll warm the cockles of your heart. So if that means anything to anybody, let me know. Your hopes and fears is the Knight of Swords. Now, this is a really interesting card because the fear is, if you get the truth, if you get this awareness, it's going to hurt, it's going to cut, because you know something's on, you know something's just not right, it smells, something's off. And so your fear is that if you get the truth, this knife's going to hurt, it's going to hurt. And so you're protecting yourself. And the Knight wants to move fast. Your hope is that it does reveal itself. It does come out. You do get the message. The Knight of Swords does bring the message to you, so you can realise and see what it is and understand what it is, and then move forward. I think the way things stand at the moment, if you're not careful and you don't slow down and you don't nurture the wounded part of you, you're going to hang on to things that need to fall away. See how the leaves are falling? She's trying to hang on to them and stop them from falling. It's not going to heal you. Clarify the Four of Pentacles, please. Yeah. This is what wants to come. Stars and the sun. Look at that. Got the sun twice. You're worried that this is, whatever it is, it's going to take away your hopes and dreams. It's going to take away your happiness. And that's why you're so desperate to find out what it is. Because just knowing that something's not right is taking away your happiness. But by hanging on to it, it's going to anyway. There's a lot of cups in here. You might be involved with a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You might be worried that they're involved with somebody else. You might be worried that somebody you love is involved with Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio. Because there's the Three of Cups there. But the good news is, look at the Strength card. I want you to Pay very close attention to this card. There's the full moon. She's being very still. And by being still and knowing this, she's protecting herself, but she's still facing what's unseen. And by doing that, all the veil, all the stuff in between is all cracking and falling away. A bit like this. So this is what you need to focus on. Be still. Be still. And allow the enemy to reveal themselves. One of my best favourite quotes is, "The truth will out." And the truth always comes out. Always. It can't, just the energy of a lie or an omission cannot stay hidden. There's just no way it can stay hidden. It always comes out in one way or another, at one time or another. It will always show its face. And so this is what this is about. You don't have to force this one. This one's going to come on its own. And then with the moon and the stars and the sun, you've got it all. You've got this waiting and being strong and just letting the facade crumble. And the stars you're wishing upon, and they will heal. They will heal. I love the stars. You know how I was talking about being a kid? Just lying on your back at night and looking at the stars. That in itself is healing. And then the sun will shine again. It's like, you might feel like you're in the dark. And you just don't know which way to go. So you're trying to push through it. But you are one of the strongest signs anyway. So just sit. Hang on to your strength. Hang on to your strength. And see how she's in light. It's a high vibration. You don't have to force this. It's going to happen naturally. You wait. Please let me know what gets revealed, because it will. It will. And the shadow work for you this month is being still and allowing it to happen. Allowing somebody else, spirit and divine timing, to reveal it. You don't have to do all the work. Just let it happen. Okay? I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Much love. Bye.